Welcome back, Columbia Heights High School students. This is your principal, Mr. Obleski, or as some of you like to call me, Mr. Real Blesky. I am excited to have you back in school after a year of being away. Please watch the presentation that we have that will go through our protocols and procedures that will keep us safe, our staff safe, and give us our opportunity to be back in the classroom and learn. So on behalf of the staff at Columbia Heights High School, I welcome you back. And you know, as I like to say, and don't forget to keep it real.
Items we'll cover today are introductions or reintroductions of the admin staff, the groups and days of in-school learning versus Heights from home, procedures that you will use when entering the school building each day, expectations for all of us when we are in the building attending school. We'll review real expectations. We'll talk about the daily schedule. And last but not least, we'll talk about ways to be successful in hybrid learning. So let's dive in. 10th and 11th and 12th graders, this will be a review. 9th graders, we know that a lot of you haven't had a chance to meet us. Regardless of what grade you're in, none of us have been in the building for a long time, so we thought it would be important for you to know who the administrative staff are. You already heard Mr. Robleski earlier. Here's a picture of him sporting his 21 jersey in support of the class of 21. He's our principal. Mr. Miller is our assistant principal. 9th graders, your dean is Mr. Beasley. 10th graders, you are going to be split between Mr. Green and Mr. Miller. Mr. Green is shared between CA and the high school, so we only have him part of the time. 11th graders have Miss Quinn. 12th grade have Miss Gillis. There's a couple other people that are essential to our success at the high school. And the first is Miss T. She is our early college specialist, and she does a lot of work with AP classes, AP testing, college prep testing, and many other things. And then there's Mr. Henderson, our activities manager, and many of you who have been involved in activities and athletics know who he is. As you know, beginning Monday, March 15th, we will be doing hybrid learning. What this means is students have been broken into groups based on their responses to the survey of wanting to continue with Heights from home or wanting to do in-person learning. Group A are students that have indicated they want to do in-person learning, and those are the students with last names A through L. Group B are the students that have indicated they want to do in-person learning, and those are students with last names M through Z. Group C are students that have indicated that they will continue with Heights from home entirely. Group A will attend school in person on Mondays and Tuesdays. They will do Heights from home on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and Friday they will have a distance learning day with the 8-period day. Group A on Mondays will attend their Day 1 classes. On Tuesday, they will attend their Day 2 classes. Group B will attend in-school classes on Wednesday and Thursday. They will do Heights from home on Monday and Tuesday. Friday will be a distance learning day of 8-period day. Group B, when they attend school on Wednesday, will attend their Day 1 classes, and on Thursday, they will attend their Day 2 classes. As a reminder, everybody will be doing a distance learning day on Fridays with an 8-period day. The following procedures will be used when entering the school building each day for students to make sure that we are keeping everyone safe. When you enter the building, you will be asked to make sure you have your mask on, that you are maintaining social distance. We will ask you to use some hand sanitizer, and then you will have your temperature taken. There will be school staff in the lobby doing that each morning to greet you and make sure that we're all safe. Breakfast will be available in the cafeteria. You will need to eat your breakfast before you go into the classroom. Along with the procedures as you enter the building, expectations for when you're in the building and attending classes are important. Many of these expectations are very similar or the same as when you did attend, but it's important that we make sure we know all of the expectations for each and every one of us. All students will wear masks at all times. This means that your mask will be covering your nose and mouth. It's not hanging on your chin or not hanging off of one ear. It's important that we maintain this expectation and are wearing our masks at all times. We also will be practicing social distancing. Fist bumps and elbow bumps are the new way to show someone you care or say what's up. We've had to become creative in how we do that due to social distancing. We will maintain these things to keep everybody safe. You'll also notice that there are arrows on the floors that show you which way and which side you should be walking on. This is no different than what you've traveled before, but we want to make sure that we are keeping our distance and making sure that our traffic is moving and flowing and we're not gathering in large groups. Also, we haven't been in school for a while, so we just want to remind you to follow dress code. That means no hats and no hoodies, and we're going to dress for success. Passing time will be 10 minutes in between each class. This time should be used to go to the bathroom, refill your water bottle, and get that much needed stretch break. We want to remind students not to congregate in large groups in the hall. Make sure that you're wearing your masks during passing time as well. If you need fresh air, the outside courtyard will be open most days, weather permitting, for students to get fresh air. Expectations in the lunchroom are as follows. You are to wear your mask at all times other than when you are eating. When you're waiting in line for your food, keep space in between you and the person in front of you and the person in back of you. You'll be able to sit with other students at a lunch table, but make sure that you're not sitting directly next to someone. We want to maintain social distancing in the lunchroom as well. And last but not least, we are going to keep it real in the lunchroom, and you'll dump your tray when you're finished. As far as Chromebook and expectations go, when you are in the building, you are to bring your Chromebook to school each day. Even though you will not be on Zoom those days like you are when you are doing Heights from home, there may be times that you need your Chromebook for work you're doing in class. So make sure you bring your Chromebook each day and make sure it's charged. When you're in your classes, just some reminders about food and drink. Students are able to have water and water bottles in the classroom with them. Students will not be able to have food in the classrooms with them. Attendance and expectations there are very similar to what you've always known. You're expected to come to school on the days that you're assigned, and if you're unable to attend, you must call in to the attendance line. Just a reminder, and it's important for everybody to know, that you will not have a locker and be assigned lockers. So when you come to school on the days you do, bring stuff that is needed for that day and that you'll be able to carry with you in your backpack. If your teacher is not available in person on a day you are attending school, you will be going to the media center. Just a reminder too, during that 10-minute passing time, please try to use the bathroom during that time if at all possible. These expectations are put in place so that we can maintain safety and making sure that things are clean so that we all are kept safe. And above else, with all of our expectations, we are going to keep it real. And even though you've been gone for a year and ninth graders being new, you will see real quickly that at Columbia Heights High School, we keep it real. And that means that we are respectful, We are here for our education and we're committing to graduate. We're here with a positive attitude and we are loyal to ourselves, our families, and our school and community. I know that you guys have not forgotten how to keep it real. The daily schedule starting March 15th is essentially the same with a little bit of time difference. So class periods are just a little bit different in time, but first block will be from 8:30 to 9:48. So school will start at 8:30. That's no different. You might have to set that alarm a little bit sooner when you're doing in-person schooling than you have been at Heights from home. So everybody will be here to start first block at 8:30. First block, like I said, will go till 9:48. Second block is from 9:58 to 11:16. Third block will be from 11:26 to 1:17. Your lunch will be during third block, and when you are here, you will be told which lunch you will be eating. Fourth block is from 1:27 to 2:45. We just want to remind you also of teacher's office hours after school from 2:45 to 3:30. This is a good time to meet with teachers if you need help, have questions, or need to make up work. Our daily schedule for 8 period days is the same that we have been doing all school year. So your day 1 classes are in the morning and your day 2 classes are in the afternoon. Just a reminder, 8 period days are held on weeks that we have an odd number of school days. So when we have 3-day weeks or we have 5-day weeks, your last day of the week will be an 8 period day. So how can you be successful in hybrid learning? Many of the things that you've already been doing are things that you should continue so that you can continue with your success. But here are some reminders and some things to think about as we start hybrid learning. Be on time. The beginning of class is when reminders are made and announcements are made. So being on time is an important thing and will help you be successful. Attendance and being in class every single day, whether it's in person or Heights from home, is essential and important and will help you be as successful as you can be. Dress for success. Whether you're in person or Heights from home, dressing for success, dressing like you're going to school can make a difference in your mindset and help you be successful. Come prepared to learn. Whether it's in person or Heights from home, be ready to learn in each of your classes. Have open communication with your teachers. This is something you've been doing already, but whether it's in person or whether it's Heights from home, that communication is important and will help you be successful. If you haven't already signed up for Student View, you should do that. Student View is a great tool to use to keep track of where you're at in classes and to find out what you need to do. It can be used as a great tool for students to help them be successful. If you need, utilize those teacher office hours. Meet with your teachers before or after school. Make up things during that time. Use that time to get the help that you need if you need it. Or we have a virtual tutoring program, so talk with your dean about getting signed up to get a peer tutor to help you in your classes too. Get involved in activities, athletics, take advantage of these opportunities. The lucky part about all of this is we've been able to have activities and athletics, but we still have a spring season. So if you haven't taken advantage of those, there still is a chance to do that. And like Mr. Robleski likes to say all the time, keep it real. So welcome back, Columbia Heights High School students. We're proud of the work that you've done so far, and we're excited to start our hybrid learning. Please know that the expectations and the procedures and protocols have all been put in place so we can have the best experience possible, with our #1 priority to make sure that everybody is safe and secure. Some things have changed. Maybe you'll notice when you come here, but one thing you know hasn't changed and won't change is when you see Mr. Robleski, he will say, "Don't forget to keep it real."